What's up, folks? My name is Mike, and this is a video from my stream way back when for Battlefield 3. And I actually did a long video because I have a nice, beautiful story to tell you. And it starts off like this. So I'm in high school, and this is one of my first times, one of my first times getting high. It's like my second, third, something like that time. And so me and a bunch of friends are going to hang out with some dude I've never met before, but everyone's saying he's a beautiful, great guy, tall and stuff. Cool. So we meet this guy, and I'm gonna call him Trevor. Trevor ends up being such a sketchball. Like, I am so, to this day, he just kind of gives me the sketches. And I remember when I was hanging out with him, I felt like if I said the wrong thing, if I looked at him wrong, he was gonna turn around and punch me in the face and then stab me multiple times in the ribs. And so I was pretty sketched out by him. So anyway, we hang out, and we end up going to a nearby school, to a playground, and we're sitting there for a little bit longer, and then Trevor decides to randomly get up and walk away towards the nearest bushes. And I'm thinking, okay, that's cool. Let's see ya. He comes back and he has his bong. And if you didn't catch what I just said, he kept his bong in the bushes of a school playground. So yeah. Anyway, one of my first times smoking out of a bong. I think my first time smoking out of a bong. So I had no idea what was about to happen. So I take a lot of hits and I get fucked. I was pretty high. I didn't know really how to handle it. I was one of those guys that was really paranoid and scared, and so I had not the best time of my life. And there was multiple reasons for that. Let's start off with the main story here that happened. So we're there for about 45 minutes, and out of nowhere, someone starts saying, "Who is that? Who is that?" And everyone's looking around. What's he talking about? What's going on? And I look to my right, and there is three individuals walking towards us. And I forgot to mention that this school was right next door to a fire department. So there's three individuals walking towards us. And my first thought is, one, this is either a gang, and they're going to murder us, or two, this is the fire department / police department, and they are about to come and arrest us. This is going to suck. And while I'm thinking that, I'm thinking, if I have to run, I can't, because I can barely move my legs, because I'm so high. I don't even know if I can function properly. I can't even think right now. This is incredibly difficult to even comprehend. So I decided to look away for a second, and when I look back, I shit you not, what I saw was rows upon rows of people walking toward, like a soldiers marching towards us, and I was like, what the hell is this? I flipped out so bad. I blinked a couple times and it was gone. Three guys, again, walking towards us. And sure enough, these three guys, they start running towards us. And everyone books it. Everyone just starts running. And it's like, this playground, this baseball diamond that we were on, was on a hill, so we all ran behind us down the hill, and I'm booking, I'm gone. And I hear behind me, Mike, calm down, stop running. I turn around, and everyone's calmed down, and everyone's talking. It took me like 20 minutes to realize what it was actually happening. But it ended up being that these three guys were Trevor, the sketchbag's friends, and they were, I don't know why they ran towards us or whatever, but they came to say hi, and they effectively scared the crap out of pretty much everyone there, especially me. So anyway, me and my friends decided that we're going to go to our friend's house. Trevor and his friends stay at the Diamond and smoke some more of that bush bong. Anyway, so we're going, and we get to this person's house that I've never met, and I sit down on their couch, and this was the first time that I've ever sat down on a couch when I was high, and immediately I closed my eyes, and immediately I felt like I was becoming one with the molecules in the couch. Like, I closed my eyes, and I felt like I was sinking into, like, the back crevice, and it was the most beautiful, most comfortable thing I've ever felt in my life. I don't know how long that went on, but I felt I could honestly, the visuals in my eyes, I felt like I could see DNA, and I was, like, morphing into it. It's beautiful. And, I hear, man, I wish I was high as he was, and I open my eyes, and everyone's staring at me, and I'm thinking, okay, this is awkward. So I try to play it off cool, and the way I play it off cool is I take my hand, I start tracing, like, you know how you wag your finger? I start tracing, like, words into the air. You know how when you wag your finger, you can see, like, it's so fast, you can see it, like, constantly moving? I thought that I could see the actual words I was writing because of that, so I would write something like, I don't know, I think I wrote spit at one point, and I could see spit written on the wall because of my finger, and I was laughing, I was giggling, everyone thought I was retarded. Anyway, so 20 minutes, something like that passed, and out of nowhere, I feel, I'm like numb at this point. I don't know what's happening, and I feel my body kind of hunch forward a little bit, and I'm thinking, the fuck was that? And it happens again. And then again, and someone says, Mike, are you okay? And I'm like, I think I need a bucket. And they're like, no, if you have to puke, go to the washroom. And I feel it again. I'm like, oh my God, I think I'm going to throw up. So I go to the washroom, I open up the toilet, and I sit there for about 5 seconds, and then I get 2 good hurls out. I puke. And that, by the way, is the worst thing ever. If you ever puked when you're high, you know what I'm talking about. If you haven't, it feels like you're choking. Like, I didn't know how long the puke was going to come out. I thought I was going to die. I straight up thought I was going to die. So I puked twice, felt so much better, and for the longest time after I threw up, burping, clearing my throat, I thought I was going to puke. Like months, years later after that happened, like I'd go to burp and I thought I was going to puke and I'd run to the washroom. I was a softy the clown. Anyway, so I puked and then my friend Zach comes in. And Zach's a great guy. Because this day when he came in, I felt so happy that he was my friend. I just, one of those days where I was like, oh my God, thank you so much for caring about me. No one else came in. I didn't need anyone to come in, but Zach comes in. He's like, are you okay? Like, do you need anything? I was like, no, I'm fine. It's all good. And he's like, okay, well, I was coming to see how you're doing. And I felt so appreciative of that. And then my friend, my good lifelong friend, let's call her Samantha. Samantha comes in, and she's asking me again how I'm doing. And at this point in time, I think Zach and Samantha had a little bit of a thing. So I was like, you guys would be a really cute couple. You should date. And they laughed it off. And I think a couple weeks later they ended up dating, because I either knew one of them liked each other or both of them liked each other, and I was trying to hook them up. And they ended up dating for a little while. So I'm like pretty much Cupid. Anyway, so I leave. I go sit back down. 10 minutes later, I burp, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm gonna puke. So I run back to the washroom. I'm okay. Anyway, but that's not all that happened on this beautiful night. Let's go back in time to when we're at the park. Okay, I'm sitting there, and I don't know how much time has passed, but it is silent, dead silent. I look over to my left, because I'm all the way on the right side of this, on the bench we're sitting on. I look over to my left, and every single person's mouth is moving. I can't hear a single word coming out of their mouth. And to this day, I don't know if it was orchestrated or I was just super high. But you know how when you're mouthing words, you hear that sound? I couldn't hear that. And I was like, what the fuck is happening right now? And in unison, it was like, happened for like 30 seconds. Everyone's talking. I'm like, what? I can't hear you. What? And everyone's talking. No one's laughing. No one's nothing. Everyone's straight faced. And out of nowhere, in unison, they all start talking at the same time. Like, holy fuck, you guys are tripping me the fuck out, man. I can't take this. So that sucked. And then, in addition to that, I saw a shooting star. And no one believed me, but then I was like, oh my, was that just a fucking shooting star? And another guy beside me was like, yep, that was definitely a shooting star. I saw it too. I'm like, okay, thank God I'm not that high. I looked at some stars as well, and at one point I think I remember saying, dude, stars are like portals into different dimensions. I think I remember saying that. And then also my lifelong friend Samantha, she gave me a headphone to listen to some music, and it was like dubstep, and I flipped out. I couldn't take it. It was like aliens and robots. I couldn't fucking take it. That was incredible. Thanks for watching. My name is Mike. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll talk to you later. Bye.